for those of you who have had the misfortune of having to file a claim with your homeowner's insurance, you know just what a headache that can be. Joining us today is Paul Reed of Reed & Reed to discuss the best practices both ahead of filing a claim as well as what to do when it's time to file that claim. Good to have you here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, something we don't really want to talk about, of course, but that's why we have you. You can help walk us through this. So if we do have to file a claim, what is the best way to prepare in case we have to do so?
Yeah, that's a good question. What people really need to know is that documentation of your property, what you have in your house, is important, because without that, how is the insurance company going to know what you're entitled to by way of compensation? It's kind of like a will. No one does their will. They think I can get to it later until it's too late.
Yeah.
So what you should do, it's pretty simple. Everybody has smartphones. So you should just take your smartphone, go into your living room, take pictures of your TV, of your paintings, your furniture. You should videotape it, and you should go into each room in your house and do the same thing. Now and then email it to yourself or to someone else, because as we know,
the phone's gonna die.
Yeah, well, they get dropped in the water or broken or whatever. So just email it, and now you have proof of what you are making a claim for.
Okay.
That's really the simplest way.
How often should you be doing that?
Well, I mean, if you buy a pool table, well, then take a picture and put the date. Bought this pool table and update it. Otherwise, you can say, no, these are the things in the house, and you add to it. If you buy, honestly, even shoes. Some people's shoes are expensive. Take a picture of your shoes, put the date on it, and send it to your email.
Okay, very good.
It's just documentation. A buddy of mine's house burnt to the ground, and he had nothing. Luckily, the insurance company said, well, your house burnt to the ground. He didn't really have enough coverage, so they paid him. But if you had, and some people in Florida had a decent amount of money, they're going to fight back if you can't prove what you're asking them to pay for.
Yeah, having that video is key. I think what we think about with storm damage, we're thinking about wind, but what are you actually seeing a lot of claims for?
Well, Florida's the self-proclaimed lightning capital of the world. And so lightning strikes cause significant damage. Fire, obviously I talked about that.
Right.
Fire causes significant damage. I had a friend of mine who went away on vacation, came back in a week, and her house was flooded. And not from the river or the bay, but from a pipe that burst behind a wall. So that can create significant damage to carpet, to walls. If you're gone long enough or you don't catch it, mold can form. So, tornadoes. I mean, I know you were from Buffalo, but in the summer, you can have a tornado. Now, we don't get the ones you see on TV in Kansas, but if a tornado goes through your house, you're going to have damage.
Yeah. What if we're getting some pushback from our carrier?
Well, you're gonna. And I'll tell you why, and I'll try to be brief, but on March 24th of 2023, the government, the state of Florida, enacted a law, or actually deactivated a law that had been in place for 130 years. And that law said if I have to bring a claim against my insurance company and I prevail, they have to pay attorney's fees. That law, that is gone now.
Okay. So
now you, even if you win the claim, you have to somehow pay the attorney, either an hourly rate, which no one can afford, or a percentage. And think about it. These insurance companies are for-profit. They're on the stock exchange. Their shareholders want money. Why would I pay you $100,000 today if I can pay you $200,000 2 years from now? I'm going to invest that money at 10%. I'm going to make $10,000 the first year, $10,000 the second year. I've saved $20,000. Now I pay you 80 grand. Where's the incentive? And we're seeing that. We're seeing on the smaller claims. Let's say it's a $5,000 claim. I'm going to deny it. What are you going to do about it? You can't hire a lawyer for $5,000, and the lawyer's not going to take it for 20% of $5,000. That's $1,000. You're out of luck.
Yeah.
So, but that's just reality. I recommend that the people of the state of Florida call your legislator and say, look, you need to reinstate that 130-year-old law because we're getting, I've got to watch my language, we're getting the short end of the stick.
Okay.
But yes, you should call us.
I was going to say, so we're going to put your information up on the screen right now. When is the best time to call you, though? Should we be doing that before we file a claim or after?
You should call as soon as your property's damaged.
Okay.
So I would call immediately, because understand this: the insurance companies, it's a cliche, but they get to work as soon as they find out that you've had some form of damage or injury or otherwise. Mm-hmm. And so what you need is an expert or someone to stand up for you, your rights, to hire someone to come out to your house, an adjuster or someone, if it's roof damage, if it's electrical damage, whomever, to say, look, this is what this individual's entitled to. If you filed a claim already, they're dragging their feet, which, back to what I'd said earlier, you can still call and we can still help.
All right, and you had all that information up on your screen. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your time.
All right, well, thanks for having me.